To me, the word apostasy means that we have turned away from the truth of God and substituted the error of man. It's rather like moving the goalposts. God has said this, we don't like it, so we move it. And error begins to come in, whereas truth, God lays the foundation of truth, we now change it into error. You will find, for instance, the book of Jude, towards the end of the New Testament, was all about the apostasy that was going on at the time. You will find Jesus' letters to the 7 churches in the early chapters of the book of Revelation also deal with many forms of apostasy that were going on, where the truth of God had been substituted with the lie and with the error of men. There's another big push today from movements such as the emerging church and many others, where they want to build a user-friendly church. And so church is all broken down into being that outsiders can come in and feel at home. And everything is watered down. We mustn't tell them they're sinners. We mustn't in any way preach the gospel that says they're wrong. But when you go back to the original teaching of Scripture, the church was not a place for the outsider. In fact, what it says in the early church and in the Acts of the Apostles, people looking on knew something marvelous was happening in the church, but they daren't join themselves to them because they realized this was from a holy God. So what we need to do is to see that the church is not to be user-friendly for the people outside, but the church is to be for God's people initially, where we meet with the holy God, where we seek Him in prayer, where we minister to one another and allow Him to minister to us.